welcome back to our cooking show. This is Memaw Dixie, and what I have done, I have moved all my canned food. Now, everything out here on the shelves is this year's except for that little bitty roll of greens right there. That's what I had left from last year. And my lard is what we canned when we killed hogs this year. But everything else that is on this shelf is what I canned this year. So I started out fresh. Everything is this year's food. And I can tell now what I'm low on, so I won't be canning stuff that I don't need. But this is what I've been doing all summer, and this is why my back is hurting and I am so totally wore out. But it's going to be really good this winter, and it's going to beat a snowball. So y'all have a good day. Well, Aunt Cindy, what have you been doing today?
Sitting right here watching YouTube.
How come you been hid up in your bedroom all day?
Because it's too hot to walk out the door.
I believe it. It's up in the 90s today, and it's supposed to be that way tomorrow, but they are calling for rain, and I'm praying that it does so to cool it down.
And my phone tore up. I can't work my phone. So I was sitting in here on the old computer.
Well, good. Give you something to do. Granny, what you been doing today?
I've been working.
What you been working on?
I've been making tomato juice,
Now I did help do that.
washing jars, separating tomatoes.
She worked hard on that gas with her eyes closed.
Did Granny take a nap today?
Yes, she did.
Well, she needed
I
one.
didn't sleep all night last night.
I didn't say nothing about it. I ain't been out of the room hardly. Once we got the tomatoes done.
How many more tomatoes you got to do? I'm over it. I'm done.
Whatever you give us, because you're over it.
Well, I don't think there's too many left. I think Mick kind of cleaned it out for us.
Yep.
There's
Yeah,
one
but-
row's got some stuff in
He
it.
brought them here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad. Because I'm done.
We got a big table full.
Okay.
And
Well, I've got to make...
And I'm watching Little Bear cartoon.
Well, good.
Mine and Anna's favorite when she's a little girl.
Well, that's good. Well, I am going to make pineapple jelly tomorrow. I made grape jelly today. And it just got so hot that I said, well, I'm
I think
over
I'll go
this.
sit in Cindy's room.
I'm going to go sit in Cindy's room, so that's where I'm at. I'm hoping everybody's watching our YouTube channel. Canning season's just about over, so I'm not going to tell you what we're going to get into next. It's going to be a surprise. Can you guess what the surprise is going to be, Cindy?
I guess we're going ziplining.
Granny, what do you think the surprise is going to be?
clean up the mess we've made all summer, probably.
Well, as dirty as my floors is, since I've been walking in and out, I can't blame it on nobody but me. Because I can't outside. I probably got a garden in my yard. I know I do in my back porch. Probably got one in my living room. So it'll take me 2 months to get the dirt cleaned up out of the house, and by then it's going to be Thanksgiving. So I guess we'll be starting some meals. So if anybody on YouTube is wanting to know how to make something, shoot us a message and we'll try our best to get to it. We'll catch you guys later. Okay, Memaw here. Yesterday I picked this black bucket full of okra, so I'm washing it good and I'm letting it drain. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay it out on this towel and let it dry, because if you do that, when you go to cut it, you know how okra's kind of like really slimy? You don't get that slimy stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm rinsing it off good, making sure it's clean. And you see these brown pieces where I cut it off, I'll cut that off so that won't ruin my okra. But we've had a lot of okra this year. Last year we didn't have any. This year we had a lot. I've given a lot away. And my family absolutely love it. So I'm going to wash it, lay it out on this towel, let it dry for a little while, and then I'm going to start cutting it up. And then I'll just put it in my freezer bag and put it in the freezer. I don't do anything else to it. I just cut it up, put it in the bag, put it in the freezer, and then when I get ready to cook it, that's when I wash it off again, add buttermilk, cornmeal, and fry, and it is so good. Good morning, guys. I have got my okra in the bags. I usually Ziploc them, but I was out of the Ziploc paper, so I just put them in freezer bags. But the way they eat it at my house, it's not going to freezer burn for sure. So this is one job done.
Okay, so you're going to take a 1/4 cup of buttermilk and have your okra soaking in it. Then you're going to take a cup of cornmeal, a tablespoon of flour, salt and pepper to taste, and mix that together in a separate bowl. You'll then dip your okra in your cornmeal mix. You're going to cook it on medium to high heat and fry it till golden brown. You're going to use about a 1/4 cup of oil when you fry. And just in case you haven't seen one of our other episodes where Memaw Dixie teaches you how to use the wooden spoon trick to test your oil, before you put your okra in the pan, you want to test your oil to make sure it's hot enough, and you're going to do that by sticking the end of a wooden spoon into the oil, and if bubbles appear around the bottom, then you know your oil is ready.
Okay, I'm bathing my okra, and I'm putting it in my skillet to fry. And once it gets fried, we will be ready for supper. Okay, my supper is ready and my fried okra is done. And you see I've got mustard there. Yes, that's how we eat our okra, is we dip it in mustard. So I am ready for supper.
So you always eat your okra with mustard?
The Persingers always ate okra with mustard. Now my family didn't, but my husband's family did, so we all picked up just like the Persingers. We always eat mustard on our okra.
You just dip it?
Just dip it in the mustard and eat it. I told a woman in Irvine at a restaurant, one of the girls' waitress, I ordered okra and I asked her for some mustard. So she said, she went back there and brought me back a little bit of mustard. And she asked me what I was going to do with it. And I told her I was going to dip my okra in it. And I heard her talking to those ladies in the kitchen. She said, that lady's eating mustard on her okra. She said, I'm just going to try it. Boy, it really tastes good.
All right, so our Granny Women fans need to try their okra with some mustard and tell us in the comments what you think of it.
That's right.
Hi Granny Women fans, I'm Elena and I'm Granny's great niece. Make sure to check out all the Granny Women episodes. I'm not a Granny Woman yet, but I'm learning how. and you can learn how too.
Thanks for watching. Y'all come back, subscribe, like, and share.
So if you want to send something to Granny and the girls, they would love to have your cards and letters. You can address it to Granny Women of Appalachia, P.O. Box 445, Elizabethton, Tennessee 37644. They look forward to any little thing you can send them. Thank you.